Alrighty, welcome back to Captain JJ. We're back, and we are going to be doing a bit of a watch-along, actually. It's a watch-along stream for what will be described as the next part of the stream. Still going on Twitch, new stream on YouTube, as we are facing our way through the Galactic. The Galactic Grand Prix. I just now need to... need to find a way to do LCD. Excuse me. Double check everybody what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is just making sure that I am doing everything correct. I will only do 3 or 4 stamps, 3 or 4 things. 3 or yeah, one of them is not. There's a stamp side of it which I need to do. Just need to double check everything which is happening right now. Hopefully it should... yeah, there we go, it's much better, we got it now. Maybe a fair bit of buffering going on, but we will see how it goes. So yeah, something doesn't look quite right to me. Okay, so we've got it now. That's fine. We're here. Oh dear. Now, depending on how long this goes, we may be here for a while, or we may not be here at all. For very long at all. We are going to give it a go. The only way I got Ace Attorney music going on is because I'm just trying to figure out what it is I'm supposed to be doing. This will go off momentarily, of course. So we join the join the action at this point. So we join the action at this stage on. So we join the action right now on the next screen. So we just switch that over right now. So you get to see what we. So you get to see what I'm seeing right now. On Twitch side, we've got quite a few people who are watching there right now. We've got a lot of people who are currently doing racing. So we have.
I did like before the lap.
After the jump.
Oh, okay, all right. At least one more try here. I'm sure we can get it.
We can do one more.
All right.
We can't do like two more. I think there's a delay, so I'm gonna try and work with it here.
Okay. Just tell me ahead of time where I need to turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right soon. Right soon. No. Okay. There.
Right.
Straight. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Straight. We're a little bit right.
Straight.
A little bit right. Hard right.
Yeah.
Hard right. Okay. You know, you're in that huge wall on the outside.
I'm gonna get something quickly to eat, and then we'll be right back.
Okay, you're approaching.
Let's have a look currently where we're at the moment. We currently are.
Left.
We're currently in the middle of Kingmaker,
Right. Nope. Okay, straight. Left.
which means there's gonna be quite a bit going on.
Okay, straight. Hard right, hairpin.
The Kingmaker is where you gotta try and survive all the time.
Right. No. You're in the deep wall in the hairpin. Ah, close.
Oh, that was the farthest I've ever made it though, for sure.
That was a little bit better.
Okay.
You had a
Yeah.
You had a nice turn onto that back straightaway.
Okay. All right. You want to try one more time?
One more time. We got one more.
Okay, so
We can do this.
back in the jiffy.
I'm trying to work with the delay. I'm like trying to give you like an idea of like
Yeah.
what the
You just have to tell me where to turn back ahead of time. It's no
3 seconds. Okay.
Okay.
Right is soon. Nope.
Oh, you said right away. Okay. Right? Yes.
Right now. Right. Okay, straight. Just go straight. You're good. Okay, hard right. More hard right. More hard right. You're still in the wall. Okay, straight left.
Okay.
No. Okay. Right now it's going through dirt. No. Right.
I've been powered out, George Shaba.
I'm trying.
I can't hit. I'm not supposed to hit the walls.
I'm trying. That's enough though. That's 5 minutes. It's like 3.5.
All right, I think that's good. Well, I got it.
So currently, yep, we're back. We're just waiting on the next cut. It's Kingmaker, which means they go through multiple races
It's hard. I think there's
and
delay. I can't really tell.
be able to see how things get on. Hopefully the desktop.
Mini pre, by the way, if
The
you're
desktop audio is low right now, so I'll turn that up a little bit.
I do illusion abyss drop blindfolded.
that. No thanks.
So commercial break is in progress right now.
GP track, right?
Then we'll be doing.
Climax.
So Kingmaker currently is 99 Pro into 2 mini pre's into Ace. We're getting
pretty
towards
crazy
the
GP tracks.
end
What's that one
of
that's
Kingmaker
like a
right now.
big like circle, not the circle, the high speed one or whatever that you always run off the track? I don't know. The one final corner that's super jank.
I don't remember.
I
2.5
forget.
2.5 minutes, by the way.
All right. So I was just playing Pokemon. Trading card game Pokemon.
My too late is the Grand Prix already done. That's from Super Chat. GP Legend. Oh, okay, Spirit knows what you're talking about.
So we're just waiting on now
Yeah,
what
2 minutes.
to do. So 2 minutes until the next one.
I do have Rumble on, Zane. It just, I don't know, it doesn't help me a whole lot. I know I should be able to feel the dirt or whatever, but, I don't know.
It's not easy.
I really just need to memorize in my head, like, count to a certain number, and then, like, all right, turn hard, slow right, okay, hard right, and then straight away. So many times I've gone off the jump in the straightaway, though, and just jumped off the track.
Yeah, we got 2 mini pre's now. And it's in 1 minute. You had that one nice straightaway towards the jump. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have to say anything.
Yeah, that one felt really good because I wasn't hitting anything. I didn't feel like really much rumble, and I wasn't hitting the wall. I mean, I have sound right here when I hit the walls and everything. So, no. Oh well.
Alright, I'll get the overlay up here.
So now they want some mini pre's.
Guinea cod. Oh no, don't drink the toothbrush water. No, no. Yikes.
Yeah, we don't have much time. We gotta get back. Drink the toothbrush water. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, you don't have time to spit it out in the sink or wash it down. You gotta swallow it. Swallow the toothpaste. They say it's bad for you, but they're lying.
So everybody is just now going to do their bits until we jump on to what will be the mini pre's.
One time as a child, I used to have that Colgate like stripe stuff, you know. And here's the code. I thought it was really tasty, and so I remember one time I locked myself in my bathroom so my parents wouldn't find me, and I ate the entire tube of toothpaste.
Oh my god. TNT.
Don't worry, it was the child-friendly stuff, so it didn't poison me. But I mean, I guess no toothpaste is gonna poison me. But I definitely didn't feel very good after that.
So how many people are left in this lobby? We'll wait and see.
I was never a fan of like the fluoride. I had to do fluoride in school, like the swish program we called it. We had to, like, did like mouthwash, and they had like different flavors. And one of them was root beer, and I was like, "This sounds good." It was awful. It was awful.
Brush your teeth with the stuff that rots your teeth.
Yeah. No, it's a flavor. It's not like a.
So we're just waiting. No, we're just waiting on who's doing it. Currently, 91 are left in the pre.
Yeah, that's strange you didn't that you had a brushing teeth. Well, I guess it's not strange. That's actually probably good if you had that in school.
All right, what's our mini pre lineup? Mirror City 1, Port Town 1.
So on the top left is Dogsy, Kleiman, Yorsh and Dandelion, but Yorsh and Dandelion are commentary. Stamp is on the right. On the bottom right, it's Super Guy, and on the bottom left is Missa. So we were expecting both Yorsh and Dandelion to drop out at this point. Because they are just spectating for the main viewership,
gotta sweeten the deal,
as we know.
Put your toothbrush in root beer.
All I know is
Not
like
a bad idea.
anytime I go to the dentist and they ask for fluoride, I'm like just regular, just like mint.
So while
nothing crazy.
Yorsh and Dandelion crash out.
Traumatized me as a kid.
Yorsh and
Alright,
just
folks, let's see
so Yorsh and Dandelion crash out. I'd say the commentary team. So mini pre, as we know, you have to be in the top 80 to survive on this first round. Oh, Stabbard's in massive. It looks like he could be in a bit of a pickle if he can't get this skyway here. He should be able to live this first lap at least. So that is of course until a buffering
Mines are going to get hit.
happened.
Ike's starting off in first on lap 2 here.
Cult as well.
Those guys will be catching up quick. Arcady dropping their skyway at over the pits. It looks like, and jumping down into first place now.
Drops before the jumps.
Okay, so Super Guy's got the skyway, using it here. because of the patch that happened, the most recent patch, the Skyway is actually just that little bit longer, so that's why Super Guy used it there, using a bit of boot to keep himself safe. Stamp is right towards the bottom of the field. Kleiman has also got Skyway using it here now, 85th or higher. Trying to go for another trying to go for the golden bumper there, Stamp. No, unfortunately, no go. Now they've got, he's got the thing now. Should be able to live.
Early back bumping Renea, but not gonna
Good turn there from Super Guy. Can't get the KO out. Skyway's going to be available for them, and Stamp is going to try and shoot off as best he can to get himself back into position. Super Guy going for the turn boost, which was discovered in Mute City 4. Has got the energy for it. Mr. has also got Skyway a little bit further up. Oh, Rinza in trouble. Did they make it? I don't think they did. And Stamped's also out.
Mr. Angelo, Ike, and Renea and Bonsai tie.
Dogsy 8th, Mr. 7th, Climber 55th, and Super Guy ended up 32nd. But we've lost Stamp, Carnea, Mova. We've lost lots of people here.
Remember, this is midi-pre. If you can get those gray bumpers now, it's worth it to get them.
And Stamp is trying to figure out what on earth happened to him.
Don Stamp, Vidation, New Boy, Karen, Rinsler.
Did he have a spin? He got KO'd by a blue. Oh, that is gonna be painful. A blue ended him.
80 players.
80 players.
Top 60 are making it out. So this is going to feel a little bit different from what we've been experiencing. We've had 24 races of a single race.
Yeah, I got some of the screens there.
So 77 are left. 77 players are left in this Kingmaker.
We got through everything there just in case we need it. All right, Evie is going to be our Fox. Most likely.
So now Port Town 1. This is the normal Port Town, not mirrored. So top 60 need to live. Top 60. I've got to be living at this one.
I'm going to start paying attention to the back of the pack now to see who's at the back. So far, Narrowcath is currently in danger. Haven't gotten to Skyway yet, and they're in 70th place.
Mister's going to have to use it at some point. Uses it now. Should live.
Looks like he'll get bailed out. Actually, there's technically 77 of you, so only 2 people are ranking out that lap.
Yep. And we just
Two
lost
pilots
down to 75. Narrowcath activates
75 are left. Super Guy's got the Skyway. Uses it in a good position. Can they get around the final corner? They cannot get around the final corner. The owner is currently leading, as shown just there. They all live another lap. They're all quite close together. We lost Calzo, Pig Pools, Vegeta. Mengs is also gone. We just lost Mengs on that last lap. Sheesh. This pre is rough. Mister getting a second Skyway. And in second place. Not getting the plate though.
Moving down to 65 players now. Jake is in trouble here. Wolf and Raven also forced to burn their Skyway. I don't think they survived. I'm not sure. Nader in the lead going into the last lap,
Super Guy's in trouble. We lost a Boney somewhere. As well, Skyway is available now. There we go, using it. Mister going to be down to pretty much a last energy hit.
Nasty set of bumpers.
And that's a nasty. That looks pretty nasty to me. Can they all make it round? They can.
And we lost Kendra right at the end there.
Midquest, Kendra, Wallaby, Japanese. Well, he's down to 60 now. So quite a few big names going out there,
West, Kindra, Hammer, Hedgehog, Wolf,
which include Mengs.
Articate, Jakey, Anafato, Subamoni, Owen, all ranked out or crashed out there.
Renea takes over the top spot for the mini pre. The Zoggies and Mr. Angelo tied for second. With Jaden.
Anyone who survives this one is going to be in the power seat, obviously.
All right. Death Wind 2. Oh, this course is so hard.
So Death Wind 2 is coming up.
60 players left.
Yep.
With 60 remaining. We will narrow the field down by a third. So a maximum of 40 will survive this mini pre.
How people are faring.
Sounds good. I'll be taking a look at the front, making sure we keep track of our winners for each race. And front runners, of course. People dropping down from Skyways.
So we go off on DW2. DW2 is underway.
Across the jump plate is
Dogsy,
Lemon.
Kleiman are still in.
I think it's the first time I've
So
seen
is
Lemon
Stamp.
far up.
Stamp has actually
is up here,
went
though.
out in Mute
Some
City.
other geese. We have
And we've got Super Guy
I
who's
think
still
this
in the
is.
running.
Yep. Bonsai is just running. He's going for it.
Bonsai's going to, Bonsai's going to try and front run the play. Just going to try and front run it with the Lunar Bomber or Golden Fox, whichever it is, which is strange because in the satellite view it's not the same machine. Misso just going to be waiting to use the Skyway. Kleiman, I had to get out of that situation, but they all survived that lap, which is good to see. 5 have gone on this lap, so we're down to 55. Zetama is currently leading, followed by Japan, Bonsai, Ike. Danny's there as well. We got Missa who's currently in 5th place and looking good on energy usage. A lot of blues right now. Nida was another one who went out on that last lap. Super Guy's got Skyway.
We got a blue.
Just living that one.
Just barely ranks out there in 50th place. I saw a couple stingrays that were endangered. Nuxire as well. Narrowcat escapes with their life.
So 45 left now. We've lost another 5.
Third. Zentember and Bonsai giving him some troubles here. Contesting.
Oh, Yoshi and Ice gone. Saito KOing them.
Looks like a good amount of detonates.
The other also went out in that last lap. Who's going to be surviving on this lap?
Super sitting in third.
All the guys are surviving right now. 4 have gone out, after Yoshi and I. Yoshi and I got KO'd, as we all saw. Arcadie's currently leading right now. Mister just squeezing past the grey and the dash.
Nice overtake.
It's all looking very close. Super Guy's caught up with that group too.
Nightmare, Super lurking. Nightmare hits the red. Super picks up a kill.
Oh, Super got the KO after
Super
Nightmare hit the
line.
red. Super's gonna take it.
Our top 3.
Nick Jr. just barely escapes and claims the last
And Garrison
spot
also
at 40th
was
place
another one
there,
who crashed
KOing
out.
the Japanese Goose.
There you go, folks.
That was a nightmare for Nightmare. Dogsy got 8th, Climber 9th, Super Guy taking the honours, Mister taking 4th. Good results all around there. Aside from Stamp who crashed out. 7th from Mister.
Mr. Angelo somehow squeaks into first place with a 277.
6th for Super. Angelo took the honours that time. Arcady took 3rd. Dogsy taking 2nd. And Kleiman is not in the top 10 by the look of it. But still, they all ultimately survived. Which is good going.
Holy GG's is right. Nice PKO on Nightmare though. Unfortunate red tag for him.
So we now wait for another mini pre. But Stamp is gone from my understanding.
Alright folks. We got a couple minutes till the next mini pre starts.
So the next one.
Alrighty.
Alright, 4 minutes is our next mini pre. So take a little bit of a stretch, a little break.
So we got a 5-minute break now until the next bit.
And again, I can't shout them out.
We're not
literally,
expecting
but
too
shout
much
out to
on this
all
stream,
of our
to be
streamers
honest.
currently participating in Kingmaker. We have the Stamp Stories, we have Miso Law, we have Bowser, we have Super Guy, and we have Narrowcat. Our shared chat feature together, we got it working. We have 230 of you together, which is amazing. Love to see it. Hope y'all are enjoying the content.
So we wait for until 9 o'clock for the next event.
Let's see what our masters are saying here. A lot of people forgetting you could rank out. Looks like everyone's having a good time, though.
Just having a quick look at things right now. This one is going to be a bit of a slow one.
I am, in fact, back, as you can see on your screen. And I'm good to go for the next mini-pre. Yeah, Master, when you're in a Stingray, yeah, you kind of feel like your turning radius is always the worst one because you're constantly getting back
We're just
bumps,
now
so you
wait
can't,
for
do
not
the
too long to go
quick
now
turn
until
radius that we
the
normally
next
get.
mini pre.
It's gonna make it really
It's
challenging.
actually a
to
little
get
bit of a
those,
white lie.
like in
It's
Decals
trying to
2
get the
hit
highest
zips.
score more than anything.
So you expect to turn into the zip, and all of a sudden you're bumped off the zip, back bumped. Same with the sandstorms. You got all those really tight hairpins that are consecutive, and you're just constantly being sent into the wall. You really got to fight for your space, but there really isn't any space when you're in these lobbies.
There really isn't. There really isn't. There's no breathing
Like
room.
if you want space as a Stingray, you got to be at the front, you got to be at the back, and you don't really want to be at either of those places, depending on where you are. If you're at the front to start, well, you're going to find yourself at the back. You want to be in the middle to get the sparks, but you also don't want to be in the middle. It's kind of a conundrum.
So not too long to go now until the next way, until the next one.
For everybody, I guess, but also for a lot of
Hope you're all having a good
30
reasonable
seconds for the
time.
mini pre.
We've had a pretty interesting day.
Some water.
So now we are going to go and
the
remove
brakes
the
don't help
coding
for you.
so
You get,
that
like,
we
when
do
I'm in
not
mirror
allow
sandstorm one, I always
any
brake
people
after the
who are
front
not
plates,
allowed in
and
the
you still get back bumped
room to go
to the
flying.
wall.
Heck, sometimes they just let go.
Well, yeah, you can try to drop as much speed as possible, but it doesn't even matter. You just get sent.
You're just you're flying.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, code's up.
Cod is up. Alright, this is our last mini pre. Second one, but last. And we will have the mace.
The Mace League. Prepare to get maced. Prepare to get clobbered. Blunt force trauma by the mace.
Blunt force is actually pretty spot on.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. With both those sandstorms in there, yeah.
Alright, so back to the private lobby
And
once more.
I am
Wait,
always looking forward
oh,
to
right.
it. But I finally get to spectate a Mirror Big Blue 2, and I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, that's gonna be
This track is
a big one.
doozy. It's so fast. I actually want to see the times. Because I think we can actually hit the 152 now. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what the
consistently.
records are in terms of times, but there's probably gonna be a little bit faster than what we've seen.
Oof, raise. Yikes. It is Deathwind 1,
Deathwind 1 to
Mirror
start,
Park Town
eh?
1, and Red Canyon 2.
So we are now moving on.
It's not
We've got
40
we are
players in
Deathwind
Deathwind
1
This is
normal.
still,
Remember,
gonna be challenging. I'm
remember
gonna
both
take a look
yours
at the back. At least
and
the lap one I'm gonna see
Dandelion
where
will be
I'm
crashing
at
out.
one, but you need a lap one. Oh God, Kinix.
Just Kinix at far right.
Kinix is far right. Oh, at least it's not a
No.
staggered start. Hey, good luck to you, bud. Do your best.
Okay, so
Make all the
someone
Digimon
had the
proud or
real
whatever.
bad start at the very beginning.
All right, Kinix, will you survive lap one? I'm curious to see.
So
Please
that
no, please,
is
I don't really wanna
intended,
throw
by the
around
way.
some
So
Yeah, don't
two
put a
crashing
blue on
out.
Deathwind 1,
It is
please,
intended.
especially 'cause it's gonna spawn. Okay, no
The
blue for me.
Zip is in the middle. Okay, no blue. Nice. All right, Don
Nice.
step
So
starting off at the beginning.
2 will be going out.
Stamp is
3
all
will be
back
going
right
out.
now.
Bonsai, Nitrous, Shadow.
Yeah,
Rule.
2 will be going
CPU,
out at
so
the
lap
end of
one
this
rank
first lap.
actually isn't the thing that's
Stamp
gonna
has
happen. Now that I think
was in an early lead,
Early
and
Skyways,
then the
there's
Skyways
Shadow.
come along, and then
There's, I think
getting
that's Kinix.
pushed out of a plate as well.
Kinix is right. It is
Climbing all
Kinix
the way
is right.
down is 70.
But here
80
comes the shuffle.
81st, only just
Yep,
lived
here
that
comes
first
everyone else
lap.
dropping from their Skyway. Jojo drops in the first.
I mean,
Now
two cars
second
are
with
ranked
our
up. We
team.
don't know what
Jumping
we
from-
do not know which 2 they are. Some people are trying to get
Okay,
carries.
no
It's
capture.
getting a little bit
currently in
congested
80th
down
place,
there.
But has her Skyway to save him for lap 2.
see
The
what
CPU
Sam can
buffer is
do with
about
this
to be
one. He
gone,
has to
laps
wait
3 and
a
4,
bit
so
now
prepare
until he can
yourself.
use the Skyway.
Katie
Using it there. Gonna get him out of the situation. Super gamer, super guy, even not super gamer. That's the wrong type of super. He's still in the 80s right now and running low on energy. This is not a favorable combo. Five more hopes of this mini pre have been extinguished. Can Super Guy survive this lap? We know Stamp is just gonna live it.
Fenord's got one.
5 more pilots are gone. Climbers in real danger. No Skyway.
Inside.
Stamp has got a Skyway, but can get him out. Can he get out? Climbers in. Can he get a last second Skyway? He has got the Skyway. Uses it here. Mr. Just Living.
A 157.05.
And Super Guy also only just living. 77th though. Mr. was the best in that lot in second. 41st for Dogsy, 64 for Climbers, 77 for Super Guy, and 50th for Sam.
Stingrays there in order to survive in 75th place. Good job in surviving the first race with that.
We actually also knocked some Colts somewhere in that lineup. Those were definitely 2 that went out.
Okay.
We also lost Rasco, Vadison, and Apoth on that first lap. Killix, I do not know what happened with them because it's too far down. So Port Town 1 we're on the mirrored equivalent this time. So mirrored.
Actually kind of good here. Just saying.
Yep.
But this track holds no mercy when it comes to lap 4 red bumpers. So have fun.
So we go again for race number 2 in this mini
jump
pre.
Start, by the way. I hope there's not any too bad race positions here.
Yeah, I didn't see how it looked.
All right, Bonsai, Hammer, Eevee are top 3.
Hardly anybody got any carers in that one. Not risking the carers though, that's for sure. You don't want to be doing that sort of thing. You don't want to be doing anything silly. Super Guy currently in that top group. Many Skyway users on that first lap. Samp is getting close to that little... Getting a bit close to that way. You're going to have to boost to get yourself out of there, sir.
The Zoggies, it looks like. Trent, Diddy, Jaden, yeah, all geese top.
So many of them ranked up. 5 people ranked out there. Miss up with Skyway.
Rinsler trying to make some moves
Going, Dodsy's coming in the lead. Kleiman gets a KO.
Takes a little wide there.
They should be able to live that lap.
Rinsler pushing
Yeah, they go around the corner. They'll live. That's a good Skyway. Gets them right back into contention. Super Guy also just living. 5 more have gone. So we are down to 70. 65 now have to survive.
Master gets a KO though.
That's not particularly. This is not particularly promising for Super Guy. 65th. Okay, this is getting dodgy. This is getting very, very, very dodgy. Another lot of Skyway. You're going to have to boost again in order to get yourself out of that situation. And Super Guy just manages to live. We're all still living. 60 left. Mr. gets another Skyway in the 40s. This is a good position for the goose. So many drivers using their Skyway. Stamp is in such big problems. So look at that. Can you live, Stamp? Yes, you just about lived.
Angelo, Shelley, Speedrunner, top 3.
59th just living. 9 for Mr. 7 for Dogsy, 13 for Kleiman, and 40th for Super Guy.
They were in power down, and they got a last-second Skyway, managed to survive in 56th place. So good composure from them.
I think Nyakaf was one of those who did not survive.
Misa and Marikarp and Fenor.
Look at it. Yeah, Nyakaf didn't survive. Carnelia, Midwest, Beef, September, Hammerhead, Hammerheart, Zabi, and Omega all didn't make it out.
Red Canyon 2, alright. We're going to see some pretty crazy rank outs here. This track is not kind to the people who want to stay alive.
Staying alive, as we move on into Red Canyon 2. Is it mirrored or no more? Let's go now for the race that's going to decide who wins, who loses the race. It's normal RC2.
shuffled a little bit, but
Normal
still,
Red Canyon 2.
good start nonetheless. Kleiman manages to squeeze himself up from now.
Misses.
Super
Already,
second, Kazi third, Shiragi
already
fourth,
getting a
Zoro
high
at the
amount
top
of
five, coming across into the turn.
already getting a high amount of sky bits and uses it straight away. Has to use it straight away to get out of there.
Place.
To try and get yourself ahead, Super Guy currently in 7th. Stamp is needing to get a Skyway. Does get the Skyway just before the end of the lap. That should see Stamp living this first lap. Does indeed. Sets him in 22nd place. Super Guy getting too close to a rank out though. We are down to 55 now. Mova's one of those who ranked out. As I could just see on the rival screen. Mova is out. Good turn there from Super Guy. Missa is in. I didn't realize Missa was in quite a bit of trouble. Needs a Skyway and needs it fast. You don't want to be ranking out here. No, wait. Just gets that last second Skyway. We'll be able to live. Stamp currently in 35th. Gets across in 39th. So still alive. And can get a Skyway here very soon. So many people are trying to get that. Okay, Claymore 45 will live this lap. Stampers. This is like a big game of leapfrog, except you're doing it at over 450 kilometers per hour. We see Climbers close to rank out. Gets the Skyway. Those can she make it out? Yeah, just about making it. They're all living for now. Or are they? Yeah, Super Guy just managing to live. Missa using his Skyway quite early there, trying to get themselves out of danger. Super Guy doing exactly the same thing. Both of them using that Skyway to get out of the situation. Stamp also, he's going to get Skyway. He should be able to get Skyway. Does get Skyway. When you going to use it? Use it straight away. Get out. Japanese out. There'll be no rank outs here. A lot of the Japanese players went crashing out.
It is Renea Nader Arcady.
And tied 4 between Missa and Super Guy.
Looks like Shelly is finding how to rough go.
24 for Super, 7 for Dogsy, 11 for Kleiman.
Works out in the long run here.
Only 39 players survived that race, which
Just
means we
39
lost
left.
one extra person, which means you just had to survive in order to
Missa
win
wins that one ahead of Sayas and Arcady.
Get a few crash outs.
Takes it with a
Good job there
285.
from
Shelly
this.
is tied with Arcady in second.
Good job there from Missa. Predominantly gooses throughout with only a couple of falcons.
Nice, folks. Very nice.
Any stingrays living in that one? I can't tell.
All right, folks. We get another break here. 10 minutes before the Mace.
The Mace League.
Mace, in other words, is
Here in
Mirror
the top
Ace.
11. First non-goose, I believe, is full color in 9th as a falcon. First non-goose or falcon is Mr. Angelo in 16th, tied with Danny. And the first stingray is Yoshi and Ike in 19th place. Good job, Yoshi. We lost a lot of real ones in this. Kinix also survives. They started this entire mini pre on the far right side of Deathwind 1. They ended up in 30th place for this entire mini. So I'd say it's a pretty successful endeavor. Jakeon almost ranked out. I saw them almost rank out in Port Mirror, Port Town 1. They survived the lap just barely in power down, and they survived this GP. All right. Okay, yeah, another break.
Yep. 9 minutes. Take a nice little stretch.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Stretch out your arms. Stretch out your legs.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's actually what I'm gonna do right now.
Stretch out your fingers. Stretch out your toes. Not too far though.
Yeah. So actually, this is actually something we haven't talked about yet on stream. It is the Mace League. Skips are allowed, by the way.
Nice.
But here's another catch. Skip blocking is also allowed. So, risk reward. Do you want those points? Or do you want to skip?
Or do you want to sacrifice your points to block everyone from skipping and potentially kill a lot of the front runners?
True. I could definitely see some targeted aggression here.
Such a dilemma for a lot of these people.
Yeah, I know
that's all I'm
what
saying.
you can do is, it happened to me one time, is the landing spot you need to land on in order to complete the skip.
Yep.
If someone decided to park their machine there and just start spinning,
So, how do you
can't
think
do
it's
the
all
skip.
going on in the event?
It'll get blocked. But you'd have to sacrifice your entire race in order to do that. But maybe you think it's worth it. I don't know. Skip is risky. It's the final race, and just surviving to the end of Mace is going to be an extreme challenge. So I would think a lot of players might not decide to risk going for the skip, because there's a lot of potential that you could crash out. If you do decide to go for it, go for it. It'd be funny if someone decided to be a skip blocker and then no one did the skip. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. We'll see indeed.
Zombies goes right back to Pokemon TCG.
Pokemon the trading card game. I used to have my favorite Pokemon card I had was a Zapdos back in the day. It was holographic. I had it when I was in elementary school.
One of the early ones?
Yeah, the first generation or whatever of Pokemon cards. And an Articane or something. Not an Art. What is that dog? The dog? The big dog.
Arcanine, I believe.
Arcanine, yeah.
I'm curious, Dandy.
Is
it this one?
Let me see. Yeah, that's the one. The holographic Zapdos. That's the one I had. That's my card, actually. You need to give that back.
Oh, I need to give it back. Oh.
How did you get that?
I
thought it was in a book somewhere.
I also pulled it.
Oh, nice. I thought that was my favorite Pokemon back in the day. I think it might still be. I said it was Pikachu, but I do really like Zapdos. I think Zapdos is cool.
The bird
Back
designs were
when
nice.
Pokemon Go was a thing, I was on the team, whatever the yellow team was called.
Oh, I forgot about Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that was came out back in 2016, I guess. Right? It's almost been 10 years ago that came out.
Yeah, I actually have all my Pokemon cards right here. I just actually recently sleeved them all.
Oh, nice.
Got some new sleeves for them.
Yeah, I don't currently have any of my Pokemon cards, unfortunately. They're probably around back at my parents' house somewhere, I'd imagine.
They're a little beat up. They've seen some better days, but I'm consider looking.
They're not a 10 out of 10 rating.
No, they would not. They would not get a 10 on the rating.
But they have sentimental value, which is honestly worth even more, right?
It's nice. No, yeah, they're. I definitely have a bunch of my favorites. So I have e-reader cards. That's how long ago it was. If you remember what an e-reader was,
Advance?
yeah, you remember the little edition you had to slide the cards through.
I never had that when I was a kid, no, but I remember it being a thing. I think you could use that in Pokemon Stadium too, right? Or Pokemon Stadium.
I don't remember which one.
Oh.
Yeah, the cards have little credit card sides looking to them, and you just slide them through and they work.
Zapdos is named Electhor in the French translation. Oh, okay. Also, Herbie, if you're trying to at me, my Twitch name has 3 E's in it. The 2
So we've got 10 minutes. So we've got only 5 minutes now until we get a go again. This stream is taking quite a long time, obviously. It's just that everybody else is doing the same thing, isn't it?
I wish I had the
so
2
OCD side of it is still
somebody else
going on about it. It's still going
that,
good.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So I just put evening all in the chat just to say hello to everybody.
See, Masters Kingmaker chat is having a lot of fun right now.
I'm not even looking at it because I don't want to get too lost. I'll check it out later.
Oh dear.
But it's good to see that they're having fun.
Yeah. They're going fast, I can tell you that much.
Well, that's because they're F-Zero players. They do everything fast. Check it out. I'm in the house.
Check it out. I'm in the house. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody's gonna try and do this and skip, skippy, skip. Skip, 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 skip. Just skip, skip, skippy. Nope.
Playing Pokemon, so I don't have any of them.
It didn't quite happen anyway.
The last Pokemon game I played
Yeah.
was Ruby and Sapphire on the Game Boy Advance.
It's not about me, you know. It's not,
That's
it's not about. It's not about me. It's all good. We're all good.
It was pretty cool though. There's like hidden bases. You can make your own base.
The bases are fun. Yeah, that was a neat little addition they did.
Yeah, that's cool.
I know. I did Gen 4, and essentially did the same thing with the bases, but it was underground. So you could do like wireless with the decals.
Okay.
You could, like play tag and like.
So we're going to be going for mirror acing in a few minutes. So just
capture the flag.
over 2 minutes from now.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, just an old fart.
Hot take, but maybe not a hot take. Maybe it's actually the most popular take. I think the new Pokemon game should just go back to being the retro style pixelated ones.
I'm always a fan of pixels, man.
Stop trying to make the 3D ones. You don't know what you're doing. You're making ugly ass textures. All right, just make the pixelated ones again.
The sprite work is phenomenal back in the old Pokemon days.
Yeah.
As an Octopath Traveler fan myself, the 2D, 3D style would look amazing with it.
Yeah, I never played that. I thought it looked really cool. I never played Octopath Traveler.
It's a fun little. If you like the old style Final Fantasy games, you like.
Haven't played a lot of the old RPGs, although I did recently play Chrono Trigger, and that was really fun.
Ooh, nice, Mr. Bond. I see.
I think we got like 2 minutes to go, right?
Yes.
But yeah, I've been streaming for about 9 hours now.
Don't get too distracted. You don't want to miss the main, well, not the main event, but the Mirror Ace event. I've really been looking forward to this GP.
Yeah,
I kind of wish I could play it, but I'm not going to, obviously, because I'm commentating. But this
So
is
now
the
we're just
first
waiting for the
GP we're
code,
seeing.
which you cannot see, by the way, because you are not allowed to see it.
1
You're
minute
not
to
allowed
go,
to see the
says Mayor.
code, because this is a private event. It's private.
Zoggy's logs back on from Pokemon Trading Card Game. Kleiman has been locked in the entire time. And also thankful I don't think he's gotten a disconnect, so hopefully, please,
Yeah, please no disconnects.
let him play Mirror Ace. Please let the potato play a Mace. Yeah,
He
it's.
hasn't PC, but he has gone to sleep though.
Oh no, it's not the sleep.
Yeah, please do not press the home button or the power button on your Switch. Avoid doing that. I don't know. I guess some people play. I don't play handheld, but
Oh, wrong button.
I guess it'd be possible to press the sleep button.
A little misclick of the seams there. Okay, we got the overlay on. And the COD is soon. 5 seconds, actually.
That is pretty soon.
Way too dank. We'll find out real soon how dank it is.
Alright, we're starting off, of course, with Mirror Meat City 4. There will be some CPUs, so for the first 2 laps you might have a little bit of breathing room, but it won't take long for the rank outs to start coming.
Yeah, sorry about the little accidental scene change into the video there. You probably got ding. Alright. We're missing a few people here. 85. Can we get back up to 90?
Get in here, everybody. This is the big one. This is the one you want to be in.
85. We're missing like 6 people here, folks.
So now we just wait for the next pre.
Oh, there we go. A couple more.
Neater.
Gator, Wolf, Raven.
Wolf Raven, yeah. That's it, folks.
All right.
87 it is.
87 means we have lap 3 rank outs.
Alright, here we go. Mirror Acing.
Luck drivers.
So remember, Dandelion Yosh
All right, here we go.
will crash out at the beginning. Commentary 2 will crash
Good
out.
luck to you.
Just slightly.
It's gonna hurt so
Not
good,
everybody will survive.
Oh, perfect. I'm right next to the
Not everybody will survive the first race.
though. Almost right next to the wall. Hydrod's right on the far right. Alright.
Oh, that's a bad start for Stam.
Good glorp. Good glorp.
Good luck, everybody.
Alright, lap 1. A lot of people are going to have lap 1 Scowies, I imagine.
Please, no, not the blue bumper and the zips.
Yeah, I got one too. I got it. Oh yeah, that's not a good spot for it.
Sorry, Dillian.
Okay. Didn't hit anybody.
Yeah, sometimes you can't do anything about that.
Their Skyway. Dillian still pushing. Looks like he'll be okay.
One Skyways are down. Diddy is going for the pit. Thor bursting out into the front.
So they will all survive that first part. Climb getting that Skyway in early.
Far behind.
Might be a bit too early, actually, I think.
Angelo went Stingray for this league. Interesting decision. Not going Fox or Goose. Getting out of the comfort zone. Thune's got a boost ahead here. Next set of Skyways.
Lap 2 Skyways coming down.
Stamp getting a KO. He is still in a lot of trouble. I mean, he's 85th right now.
Behind him, Bonsai in the Fox still. Not too far behind, but they are going to need the Skyway here. It's just so powerful on this stage.
Yep. All right, reminder, folks. Rank outs are this lap. Better start moving. Wolf and Raven falls early.
That's an unfortunate. I think every single CPU that ranked out got a blue bumper there. There's like 5 of them. That's
painful.
Unfortunate. Bonsai has dropped back to 30.
Nux gets a
30
PKO and Calcium.
Calcium's gone. Nux getting him off. Mr. is in front. There are so many people who can rank out here. I think Stamp's going to be one of those if he's not careful.
But Liddell. No, Liddell used it earlier.
Yeah, Diddy is going to drop down probably into first place here.
Speedland and Ike.
Bringing back out
Stamp only just living.
Second place, and Ike gets third.
76, 16 for Super Guy, 20th for Mr. 78 for Dogsing, and 42nd for Kleinman.
One CPU is making it into the next race.
Incredible. Shiragi, Bonsai, OJ, Wolf and Raven, Arcady,
Bonsai,
Calcium all out.
Bonsai, OJ, Wolf, and Calcium were all gone in Mace.
Well, good luck to CPU. I think it was 81. Yeah, as people are crashing out, you gotta survive. Like
you
I
have
said,
to win to survive, is what I'm saying on the meta.
Don't boost the power down. Sometimes all you have to do is survive the last lap.
Reminder, you're ranking out lap 1 of every track from here on out, excluding Smear Silence 2, so you better know what you're doing.
Prepare yourself. Staggered start. Hope you get the front row. There might be lap 1 Skyways here. There are the sparks at the end of lap 1, so don't deceive yourself at the end of lap 1. If you don't have a Skyway, you're not safe. People are going to have Skyways. They're going to jump over you, and they're desperate. Everyone's just trying to survive one more lap. One more lap is just so important. All right, the CPU is dropping back. Arctic Kate had an unfortunate start. Is this full color? Currently
full color
78 plates. Yeah.
Manager Karen is up front. Saito, Mova, Stamp. Ooh, gets pushed out a little bit. Dillian. Master A1's got a nice start for a Stingray. He's in second, third, fourth.
This has got that Skyway and it's managed to get a boost in. But the question is where do you use a said Skyway?
Go for the spark plates and get a... So might have get... No, I think it was just the spectator client. They did have a successful turn through the chicane there.
Yep.
They're all surviving that one. That means 5 will go. 5 pilots are out, including the CPU.
Givex now currently in the lead, followed up by Porygon.
In full color.
Lap 2, 1 Skyways.
Yep,
sent
here comes some lap 2. Kinix. Taking jump plate though, not going for spark pads. Very interesting. Let's see what's going to work out. Ski in second. Fenord and Zabi battling.
Super Guy was actually in closer ranking up, but Skyway saving.
Just knock it full extension.
Not the extension. That might be.
They're all still alive. All the main participants that we see are still alive. Let's have a quick look to see how Colt's getting on.
Very nice Skyway.
Yeah, Colt is also still alive.
But here's the problem. Lap 3 Skyways in the chicane. This is where the value is going to start coming in. People are going to get full extensions here, almost guaranteed with these efficient Skyways. There's Misa, drops early. Mr. Angelo drops early.
So many people are dropping. Good use of break there from Misa.
Barely navigating those reds. Gets the jumps.
Full color.
Good jump there. Good play there from Misa. Should be able to live that. Should be able to get into first with that one. Does indeed. Good job.
They do survive.
5th for Dogs, 6th for Super Guy, 12th for Kleiman, and 13th for Stamp. I think
Cult. Mastery 1 first, Stingray, Super Guy first, Falcon.
Yoshi and I actually got ranked out, I think, somewhere down the line.
I don't know where they are. They're back there somewhere. Probably. Yeah.
But it's currently the Japanese Scooter Team Super Guy in 4th. We lost Green. Now we have another one gone. So quite a lot of names are being kicked out. Quite a lot of names are being kicked out here. Colt got
Bunch
third.
of people are out already. It's a scary track, man. Now
This
here's
is
even
a brutal,
scarier
to say the
track.
least.
This track is gonna
Absolutely brutal.
This is a constant, like, just go, go, go track.
It's mere Deathwind 1 on steroids.
Yeah, you
So
are
Big
not
Blue
gonna have
2
time to breathe,
mirrored.
but do your best.
So many sky bits. So many
Lap one
sky,
rankouts are
so many
underway.
sky pads, so
EV,
many bits you
Lemon,
can get.
Dillian
This is
still
going to be
living in their
utter
boxes.
chaos. Remember, only
There you
40
go.
live,
Got some other Falcons here. Stay
and
up.
Miss is
Gets the zip.
already in
Let's go
trouble.
with the zip. All right, Zabi front. Ooh, Nico 4 is getting bullied out there in their Fox. Nitrous takes over the front run along with, it looks like Cult. Early Skyway from Mr. Angelo drops early to get the zip.
Saito got
So,
a late Skyway lap
Super
one,
Guy
but
and
not survive
Super Guy
first
is in
lap.
a bit of a pickle here. Can they live? Just about live. 2 places within. Five
Mr.
have
Angelo staying
gone.
up front. He can actually keep this pace here. He
Super
can make
Guy
lap
now
2
getting
and
the
Benq.
second lap Skyway,
Benq's
puts
coming down.
himself right up
Benq
into
drops
that
down.
position.
Nader's going jumper. He's
This is
conserving
definitely
his
not
energy,
ideal.
his
This is not an ideal
his
situation.
spark.
Using the jump area to
Very
try and
interesting.
keep that speed and not
Benq
go for the
Phoenix in
sky.
danger.
Weaving
For
through these
sky,
blues.
for the sky pellet. Uh-oh, Mister's hit a load of problems. He's gone. He's out of there.
All the top 5.
That's a shock.
Phoenix ranks out.
Everyone goes wide for these spark plates. Diddy.
Didn't see what happened, but
drops
all
down
I
in
know is that
second.
Mister
Still
is
leading.
out.
There's KO artist. He
Ranked
drops down in
out.
the second. Still behind Colt. Colt's gonna have a nice lap 4 setup here. Oh, looks like
I just
Kazi
watched
drops
Master
in.
A1 get decimated there.
Stamp
Ooh,
also
all
in
right.
danger.
Oh,
Goes as
boy,
well,
people
right
just
at
drop
the
down.
end.
Lobby will drop down from lap 3 in the fourth.
Stamp
for a
also
rank
gone.
out.
Ranked out.
Kazi, Colt's gonna have a lap 4 guaranteed here. This is gonna be a beautiful skyway from Colt probably. Climbing as well,
There they
looking
go.
good.
So
Climbing's
what
got
did happen to
Skyway.
Mister?
Ray
That's
Reed's
the
got
next question.
Skyway.
Did he
Colt's
hit
got
something? He
Skyway.
must
Here
have
we
hit
go.
something.
1, 2, 3. Nasty set of blues on the ground.
Yeah, just hit the wall.
Colt
And that's
climbing
all it
Ray
takes
Reed,
on this
top
one.
3.
That's all it takes. Second for climbing.
Oh, Theon
Dogs
and Hammer
gets
just
18.
declined, didn't quite make
While
it.
Super Guy got 11th.
Kazi, Nader, Ike, Super.
Colt winning that race. So many names. Hammer Hedgehog, the KO artist, Japanese, and GamePro all go out on that lap too. On that last lap as well. But Mister being out after being 3rd overall is a shock.
Let's see how
That
this
went by
shakes
pretty,
out.
pretty quick.
It's a
Umag
shock.
up top still. Super
Japanese
Guy,
Goose
Colt
currently
and
on
Nader
top.
tied
Super
for
Guy in
third.
second. Colt and Knight are tied 3rd right now.
We may have lost Misa. Misa is disqualified at 55th. That's who our other top person, I think, Speedlund as well.
Speedland's out. They were winning the whole thing. Or they're in second.
Maybe they drop back heavily, but
I think I still see him there. All right.
my drop
Here we
back.
go. We're finally playing Mirror Sandstorm 2.
Yep.
And kind of finishing up
Half
for
the
the
pack is going to
evening.
get caught right here.
Starting with 40, we're moving down to 20.
Speedlund's 10th.
There's
Okay.
no room for error.
All right. Speedlund just dropped a lot of points there. It's all good. Zoggies gets a nice
So
early
just
start
40
here, along with
remaining.
Renee,
We're
Liddell
looking
as
at
well.
Dogsy, Kleiman,
Okay.
and
Kinsler.
Super Guy.
All right, folks. Here
This
we go.
track-
Rays go left. Everyone
This
else
track
goes
is an
center.
interesting one.
Off we go.
You don't want to be
gonna
foxing
die to
this.
the jump cut?
You
We're gonna
don't want to
watch
be
it back here
foxing this
for a little
lineup,
bit.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Super Guy. Yep,
Yes.
just about made it.
No, I think
You can
everyone
do it
there-
boosters
One's in the clear.
without the
39,
Fal.
no
You
39,
can do
no
it
40.
without
Renee's
boosts
gonna
on
be
that one.
5 players, lap 1.
Master A1.
Don't take it easy.
You gotta get moving. Some people are gonna have to uncomfortably boost here. And Skyway. Yep, there you go.
So 35 can only 35 can live this opening lap.
More
More of them are gone. We didn't see who.
I think we might have lost Speedland. Yes, we did in 38th.
Oh, Speedlung's gone. We lost Speedlung.
Shadow Rule.
One of the top players in that in the league so far. Just gone after
Oh,
that.
they get the full
bad lap.
extension. This is beautiful from Umag.
That's good though for Super Guy getting that extension. Kleiman, I think, is just about going to live this. Does indeed. We lost a few more riders. 25 now have to live. Master A1 is having a good time in second place. The Japanese Goose is on a roll right now, playing this so consistently well.
4 more players here.
Kleiman needs
Saito
a
in
bit
danger.
more on the
Gets the
sky.
Skyway, though. They might
Needs a
survive
bit
lap
more.
4.
Can they get it?
Oh,
I don't
Master
know.
A1 gets bullied out by a blue bumper on there. Mengs takes over the front run. Umag still in second.
Just about
Kleiman
lived
third.
it. Another one is
Rinsler
gone.
chilling. Gets to protect himself on the jump strip here. Manx gets
So
around the
many
wedge and the
people are
spinners.
just
Umag
going
as
to be
well.
having.
Falcons at the center.
This is going to be a
Gyro
problem for
doing
some
it
people to
brilliantly.
live this last
Temper
section.
and Super Guy still there. Manx leading. Umag trying to lurk
Gonna get
here.
around.
Colts.
Oh no, Climbman's
Last
gone.
second Skyway
Getting
from
KO'd by
Larry.
a Japanese.
Oh no!
Yeah, Japanese
think
player.
Umag,
Super Guy is
he
just
he
living in
lives
8th. Dogsy
barely
just
with
takes
that
it
one.
in 7th.
Flips that red, but gets on.
Who else got KO'd? Fnord's gone out. Trent's gone out. Titan, Nightmare, Japanese, 2 Japanese, and Fnord are all gone. Killer J's just living as the last player.
A lot of people out.
Climbing at the end there.
Last player won't get in 10th.
Oh, climbing on the last lap. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
So many people going out
Yes,
there.
blue bumpers are allowed, Master A1. All blues are allowed. All right,
So now we move into Silence 2.
Demanding lead over Cult.
750
Dogsy now.
points, yeah. Silence 2 now. Will
And
people go for skips?
Super
I
Guy.
don't know. Skip is allowed.
Skips are
Along
allowed,
with Cole.
folks.
Now the skip tactic
So
is
it's skip
allowed, which
blocking.
means you can use it to try and skip a lot of the circuit,
So,
i.e.
do your
the
best.
very right hand side. Where the jump lanes are, so long as you
Winslow
don't
starting up at the front.
land on a jump, you can
There they
actually
go.
be fine. So, i.e. holding
currently
it
at the
down,
back.
holding
Watch
your
the back
machine
here, see if
down.
there's anyone
Who's
going
going
for
to take the
skips. I
cut?
see skips.
Oh, Rinsler's
Rinsler-
going for it.
Winter didn't
And
get it.
They
Oh,
get
UFO. Nader got it,
Nader
though.
does pull it off successfully.
Nader got
though.
it.
And
Dogsy
Rinsler
got it.
ran away. Looks like maybe Zentember also.
No, September was
Or
a
I'm not
swap
sure if he
front.
did skip.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
September was
Okay,
a
that's a
front.
lot more to do.
Huge lead right now.
Yeah, this is huge for Nader. He can keep on chaining. He's going to keep skipping. We'll watch Nader here.
There's nothing yet.
For
Neither
again.
can. Yes, it did.
Hits it.
They make it.
2 for 2.
Second, 2 out of 2. Rinsler's going for their second skip. Oh, they abort though. Didn't like the lineup.
Nader is just pulling away right now.
Yeah. Master A1 must have got a skip because they're
Can
currently
Nader
in
get a
second
third?
place. Or nice
Nader.
Skyway.
Just.
Nader gets it 3 for 3.
3 for 3.
Neither continues
Some
the
awkward
way at
bumper
the
patterns
front.
They got to navigate here.
Yeah, they got enough boost though.
Yeah.
He is miles ahead of second though. That's A1 still. All right, Nader.
So many
4
people
for
tried
4.
that. Alright, Neither 4 for
4
4.
For the glory.
Yes,
Yes!
They need it. 4
4
for 4.
4
They just got this last
4.
jump.
just
Make it
about.
past
And
these
squeezing
bumpers,
through the
they can
vent
still
machines
get
as
you.
well.
There we
Neither
go.
We'll give
on
him some
4.
emotes.
Fair
Nader,
play to Neither.
4 for 4 skipper in Galactic Grand Prix. Gets
4
first
for
place.
4. Nader with a 127.
That is fast.
Nice
So we are hitting
Actually,
everything
that's
there. We also lost
Rinsler,
manager
we got
Karen
Skis
in
they
that one.
needed.
Skis
And
back.
Bowser
Third.
both going.
Master 4th.
5th for Dogsy.
And we lost
And
Bowser
17
and
for Super
Magic
Guy.
Karen there, yeah.
Oh, that is tragic. Unfortunate there. With
The
that
loss of
crashing out on
points.
the last race. Yeah.
GG's.
So we lost Mr. in round 3 with the rank
Beautiful
out.
work, everyone.
Stam had the same issue.
Our pre-winner is Umag in first, Colton second.
Climber
Nader in
crashed out.
GG. Good job to our podium here. Goose podium, but it is what it is.
Yep.
Feels a bit fresher in here now,
First
which is
non-goose
nice.
in the
Feels
GP,
definitely
Super
feels a
Guy,
little bit fresher, which is good.
Master
Feels
our first
fresh.
Stingray.
I'm liking
and
it.
the first Fox is
Hope you're enjoying the.
Do we have a fox?
somewhere.
Hope you're enjoying the little
Here.
stream which we're having.
Get to dig a little bit.
I'm going
We're
down.
having a good
Eco
time.
4, is it
Eco.
50? Yeah, 54,
At
51st.
50.
So I
51st,
don't need to worry about why it's
There you
suggested.
go. All right, folks.
Tough life.
That is the end of Kingmaker Masters. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yep, GG's everybody. Thanks for participating.
That format really rocks. I love that so much.
It's fun.
It seemed like a lot of fun. Well, it was fun to commentate, but it also seemed like a lot
So
of fun.
Stump
to-
has
to
finished
play
up for
in
the
as well.
evening.
In
He's
fact, you get to
faded
play in every single
el-
race up until the
elsewhere.
Grand Prix and the Grand Prix.
And Stamp, thanks for raiding into us. Appreciate it.
Hey, Stamp. Y'all take it from here. Sounds good.
Sounds good, Stamp.
So Stamp is finished for the day, so we can
Disconnect you.
now.
What was the results? We don't know the results of the whole thing yet, Falcor. We got to do a whole bunch of math.
Yeah, there's a
So we're just now having to change quite a few things. Yeah, so we definitely need to make a couple of changes on the screen front, obviously, because a lot of it is now just... A lot of it has changed quite possibly has changed. Oh dear. So now I'm just trying to sort something out right now.
Josh,
Mhm.
did Paula send you a card? Was there anything in the card?
Hold on.
Voucher or anything? What was it? I can't, oh, some money.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we transfer that over. Okay, so we're there now. Because there are now just 3 people streaming the whole thing. With Yoshi and I
Do it up.
jumping in.
Move my muscles around a little bit. Wiggle a little bit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Get the blood flow going.
As we see.
And I wonder if I would be a better F-Zero player if I cut my legs off.
That's
Don't they,
random.
they do that in Star Fox, don't they? They have metal legs because it helps with the G-forces. Like, my legs wouldn't go numb. I wouldn't get the tingles if I cut my legs off, right? So if I had amputated, if I amputated my legs,
definitely been a
replaced
long
them
one.
with,
It's been about 9. It's been
prosthetics,
streaming for about 9
I'd be able to
hours today,
focus more,
which is exceptionally
Yeah.
unusual for me.
Queen Lucius, thanks for the raid as well. We did a shout out for Stamp earlier in this stream.
And Queen Lucius has finished up for the stream as well. So everybody is being set
Shout
in
out to
that
Queen
direction.
Lucius. We can actually give you a follow as FC Live. Again, another streamer. Another streamer. I believe you did Expert previously. But yeah.
So it's
shout out
time
to
for
them
squads.
participating in GGP as well. Give them a follow. Our Pusheen Queen. And yeah, obviously with this one, Misa and Supagai will be teaming up together in VC during their streams. So
Why not, Mitsu? Why can't I go for a green color commentary? What, just because I'm talking about amputating my legs? I think it's a relevant statement.
all right, there's Yoshi. He's back.
Amputation, you say?
Yeah, because in Star Fox, they amputate their legs in order to avoid the G-forces. Fox has metal legs. I was saying if I would be a better F-Zero player if I amputated my legs, probably, because I wouldn't have the blood flow, you know, making my legs
Right,
swollen.
so
And I could focus more
when's
on
the next
races,
event?
yes.
That's the next question.
That is.
Ah, dear me.
Also, Samurai Girl, that spot's reserved for Yoshi and Ike, so you're going to have to hand that over to them.
Well, you know the law in Red Canyon.
I do know the
He's
law.
forfeited his stream spot.
Oh, I see.
That was a mix of everything.
Mix of everything.
What that was. I ranked out lap 1 near Sandstorm 1
Oops.
on the GP because a goose hip check netcoded me off the spark pads and denied me the skyway. It was I was not happy.
That's
I was not
unfortunate.
happy. But we were with Zahayan, who popped the hell off when he got when he made it to silence too. So it was hard to stay mad for long.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, obviously I was commentating, but playing in the lobbies yesterday, which aren't even as tense as these ones, I'm like, I don't know what to do when you're in the pack as Stingray. You just have to pray, I guess, that you don't get bumped.
It was a meat grinder in there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Bowser. Yoshi, would you mind putting up your screen if you have it?
Yes. Give me a moment.
Yeah. Just aligning everything
So
ready to
it's
grow, and we'll add
aligning
Cult
everything
to the
right up.
stream together.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the next person. Bowser and Stamper ending, and be grabbing Cults. And Cult will be here for the rest of the stream.
Oh, Porygon, I absolutely did not win the rival group. I popped off during Pro Tracks. But Kinix and Thor absolutely outplayed me. I think I'm 4th or 5th. I honestly think I lose out to either Morgie or Nux. Because when I didn't perform, I did not perform. But I guess we'll see. The raid group was kind of fun. I'll give it that.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
And it occurred to me while we was racing, it's the revival of the old island meme, the top 3 Ray.
Oh,
Literally top 3 Rays.
The top 3 Rays?
Yes, that was a discussion like ages ago. In Islands chat, he went on like a discussion about, oh, who's the top 3 of each machine? And we got to the Rays, and I was like, oh no, I'm pretty good, but I don't think I'm top 3. And Island was insistent that I was a top 3 Ray. And that just kind of became a meme. Oh, someone's top 3 Ray.
So what we're doing now is
GGP
squats, isn't
was
it?
it where we had like a fantasy bracket where you tried to predict who was going to be in the top 10 of GGP?
last
like,
GP.
finishers?
It was last
That was the last
GGP.
one.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
Okay. I remember somebody predicted me to be in the top 10 as
That's
a Ray
squads
or
in
something
about,
like that, and I was just like, oh, you poor
15
soul.
minutes away. I want to see how much time I'm gonna get.
This is not how it works. I think the top Ray in GDP 5 was like 40th place or something.
Yeah, it was you and Island. It was you and Island, Diddy. I do remember that.
Your race is open, by the way.
Ooh.
I'm done with Mirror Race for today. Thank you.
No, you're not. Well, actually, you are, I guess, because you're not playing Infinity. But you are commentating, yeah?
Correct. I'm here on the desk with George for the rest of the
So,
night.
It is
Nice.
true. It's gonna be
It's
nice.
good to have your comforting voice in here, Yoshi.
Thank you. I didn't get to really watch or listen to most of your guys' broadcast. I did, however, see the blindfolded Mute City attempts.
Yeah. We almost
See
got
that?
one lap done. I thought with George's help, maybe we could complete one lap, but
Listen.
we were close. But I think I just got even more confused.
He doesn't have the mentality of a Ray. Surely I can guide you properly.
Yeah, he said turn right, and I was like, well, what do you mean turn right? I have 2 types of right turns. I have a slow turn, and I have a blast like turn, and I have like a I don't know what turn right means, so I just turned right.
I don't know how many of you in the audience watch Doug, but watching that gave me extreme vibes of that, of the voice having to create phrases for every degree of turn. Hard right,
Oh, yeah.
sweet right.
Is it 1
light
degree? Is it 10 degrees? Are we
Exactly,
doing a
yeah.
50-degree turn here? What are we talking about?
My favorite though was the start of the lap.
Thanks for the
George
raid,
said,
Bowser.
Turn right. You said turn right soon, and you immediately
Immediately whipped.
to the wall.
Yeah, because he said right. I
Yeah.
heard right. He's like, all right,
Yeah.
right soon. I'm like, no, say soon right. You got the order is important. Now I heard right. I was like, okay, yeah, right.
But that was fun. That was fun.
That's cool. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, Yoshi, with maybe not listening to the commentary during the races. You definitely I think a lot of players are the same way. They want to concentrate on what they're doing. And the
Music going too.
yeah, that too.
I didn't expect to be as consistent a presence as I was on Port Town. I think I did top 15 in every Port Town I played, or Port Town 2.
Oh, Freeman, welcome.
Hey, Freeman.
Thanks for the raid, Bowser. GG's today. And to everyone else.
Of course, GG's.
Whew. So, we got loads of people waiting about. So, let's have a... I need to actually swap the screens. It would help, won't it? So, we've got Dandelion climbing on one. Yours and Yoshi and Ike on the bottom. On the right, it's still
This will be
Misa
about a 2-hour event.
and Super. We'll be going on for a couple of hours.
How many GPs are there?
4, all mirror leagues.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent.
To be honest, I'm gonna do this first cup and then see how I feel, because I've been streaming for nearly 10 hours, which is the longest I've ever done ever on Twitch, and it's been a 2-parter on YouTube. I've also got to get the video up for tomorrow for tomorrow's tutorial series for Century Smash, which is Kirby. Kirby's next.
Almost based on R&D if you're gonna have good time in the race or not. And it's all because of the sparks. You can get them on that.
Right.
So you can kind of circumvent it, but a lot of one Skyway in this type of races is incredibly hard.
I did go Falcon for a couple races. I did feel that there were races where I needed 2 Skyway, and I needed that Skyway to my brain is fried. To time the rest of your race's sparks correctly, you need that first Skyway as early as possible.
Especially on long tracks. I was surprised that even on Mirror Port and Vivo, like I had you had 3 Skyway, not even 2 Skyway, 3 Skyway on that one. Normally that's a 2 Skyway race, but in this type of levels, even that's like a 3 Skyway one.
Oh yeah, because everyone's so tight together, so the sparks are just always there.
I was pretty much immortal all the way up until that sandstorm.
Oh. Wait, Mirror Sandstorm 2 or like
Away.
the Sandstorm 2?
The final one on the.
Oh, really?
No.
Unfortunate.
I forgot to practice. I'm not gonna lie, that was a skill issue on my part because I forgot to practice the track. I did not have.
There's quite a bit going on right now.
Is what I was doing there for a quick moment after the event ended because I was getting caught by not having a right speed pattern, and I feel like that's very important in that track particular.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, I think highlights of that event for me, the battle I had with Thor on that one Port Town 2.
Port Town 2 was good, yeah.
Was really, really good. I think that was my best race of the day, and it kind of sucks that it was also Thor's best race of the day. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. And then Saito clean front running Whiteland 1.
Mirror Whiteland 1, yeah. There was
We
two,
were in
three front
VC
runs.
with her for that. She was locked in.
The fact that Whiteland got it was 3 for 3 Whiteland front runs, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I
it was
think so,
3 for 3. Yeah, Bonsai won.
There was a.
Bonsai got 2, and Saito got the other.
I think it was back-to-back Whitelands. Whiteland 1 and then Whiteland 1 Mirror, and that was both front runs.
Yeah, both Bonsai, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bonsai put in like a 156. Bonsai's times were insane. Like they were the fastest I've seen.
And then Saito has the nerve to call herself mid after that front run. No, you guys are doing great. Like there are people. I was in VC with a couple other people who were in Master, and they were talking.
So
about,
someone's on a lab break right now. Super Guy's on a lab
look at
break.
their stats after the race is over. Oh, I PV'd that track by 3 seconds.
Let's see how this cup goes. And to be honest, if I don't feel up to it, I can always look back at it later and do a recording over that way. Probably do a reaction stream on Monday or Tuesday, depending on which day I feel like.
Let me see if I can turn them up on my
Sound
end.
the same as I did before I left.
I can turn them up on my end. Give me a second.
I could blast my microphone.
No, wait.
Need audio.
Let me see if this sounds. Let me see.
Sound pretty quiet as well, don't they?
Alright, let's try that. Let's try this. They're quiet? Okay. Alright, how's that? Is that better?
Oh,
How's that
Are
sound?
we-
definitely got a
are we
neck
any better now?
kitchen. That's
Test, 1, 2, 3, test.
Hello.
Yike is good. Okay. Okay. How about Kleiman? Kleiman is still quiet.
Why am
Okay.
I quiet? What? Why am I quiet?
He sounds good to me.
Yeah, he sounds good
Sounds
to me.
good in Discord, but I guess I don't know.
I can bump him up to
I'm good,
125.
apparently.
I can bump him up to 125. Kleiman doesn't blow my ears out, so.
Okay, Climate. So I wasn't watching the broadcast. What's this I hear about fat fingering the sleep button?
Oh, I don't want to go into that.
How do you fat finger the sleep button, honestly? How do you fat finger that?
Only time that I had a really good Portown 2, that was a mirror Portown 2, the second one, and I had a 3 skyway race. On the third skyway, you know, it drops you close to the red bumpers. I was trying to like brake and get through them, but the brake button on the Pro controller is
It's right.
Y, and Y is very close to home button.
That's fair.
So I like
Yeah.
fat pumped it.
And then you clicked A to boost afterwards, and you shut
So
your
you-
thing off.
You hit the
Yes.
brake button so hard, you slipped all the way off to home. Wow.
That's crazy.
I landed right next to the red bumper, and I was just trying to. Oh my god! I'm way too close. Let me brake.
That's insane. That's insane.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Almost died there, but at least I survived it.
Probably some pretty, a lot of panic and adrenaline going on right when you saw your home screen pop up.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost also put my Switch to sleep.
5 years ago.
Because I was
Crazy.
spamming boost, and since I'm spamming A button, that could have put my Switch to sleep at the
Oh, wow.
spot.
That's crazy.
That was a bit too close.
Definitely feels so late.
I learned my lesson though. I hope it's not gonna happen.
Squads is in
Maybe you can put
5
some like
minutes.
tape over the home button or something. Maybe that'll help.
That is a good idea. Hold on.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
I don't think that's actually gonna work because you'd still press it down.
You done that?
Get that out of here. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
We're gonna be playing with the Switch 2 controller, and you're gonna press the C button and start streaming the game to your friends in the middle of the stream in 5 FPS.
I can't wait to see the disaster that's gonna be.
Oh, I'm so excited to see Infinity. I've seen a good enough from Kingmaker. I'm ready for Infinity. I'm ready for it.
Oh yeah.
I was scared of 3 binaural tracks like the fourth ones
Mhm.
before. It's even worse now. It's so scary.
It's terrifying. Yeah.
Back then, you could have survived with at least 1 skyway. It feels like 2 skyways is
2.
mandatory. And on pre-final tracks, that is very hard to get.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
I think positioning and just knowing your resource management is evolved way more than it was previously.
Man, I'm gonna be so out of my league in Infinity when everyone else has the Kingmaker and squad experience. I'm gonna be jumping in there, just hoping for the best.
I mean, you get to see a little bit of it, right? Like, you get an idea.
Oh, and
I've seen
like
it, but
what
it's not the
movies
same as
is
Feeling it?
experiencing it in
Feeling
the
it?
flesh.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Getting the rush.
yeah. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm hoping for the best. My strategy is to just hope that my skyway timings actually just work out.
What do you think's your personal like best / favorite moment from this climate, from your performance?
Oh, it has to be. It has to be obviously my white wind.
White Wind?
That?
Yeah, White Wind. Yeah.
The secret track. That was the only track that like everything went well for me. Like no mistakes. I didn't get floored. I got the skyways right on time.
Mhm.
It's not easy to get that with Pulse. But yeah, I would say that was my best performance overall in Kingmaker.
Okay.
I was not going to go for that jump skip. Ain't no way.
No, yeah.
You're not gonna see me.
We
do
were
that in
saying
that long
the
video.
exact same thing. We're like, no, you just can't. I did once, and the one time I did, I ended up landing on top of a red, and I almost died.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
It just was not worth. What else? That Mirror Deathwind 2, went way better than I thought it would.
I was surprised you still did with that boost pattern and just stuck with it.
Yeah, I started in like the top. I started in the top 25. And
I thought you were boosting to recover from hitting the wall or something, because I didn't think you boost going across the finish line.
No, I was just doing it. I was just doing it because like I don't like trying to break boost on Ray too much, so I didn't want to do it around the reflectors. And I do like boosting past the jump, but also you technically kind of lose a little time because you can just take that cut with the jump. So I like this is literally the first time I tried that pattern. It's like, okay, I'm far enough up front that I'm gonna get my one skyway close to the front, and it put me in first. I'm like, I don't trust another one. I'm just gonna go.
Jeez.
And I don't want to keep being in the pack, so I'll boost ahead now.
Almost as if my backseat's
and I just didn't get
For
caught
a minute.
until the end of lap 4.
Good grief. Good grief is all I can say to
We
that.
have 1.5 minutes before squad starts, so quick reminder here. From Tree, please remember to have your squad tag set, to have screenshot all of your scores, and make sure you enjoy the event. There will be only a short break between GPs as well, so be ready to get everything you need from when you finish a GP, exit out, and be ready to rejoin the next one. And obviously,
Yep, absolutely.
You should have the tag for squads if you were a part of it. Make sure you are on the channel that will be posting the codes.
Yep, be ready, folks. I see Master A1 talking about, imagine for commentating all these hours with that much energy. I don't know how these guys do it. 4 water
now
bottles is
time.
how we do it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
now
almost
time.
done with my water bottle. I'll probably get another one after squads is done when we have dinner. By the way, reminder, after squads is done, we have an hour break before Infinity starts. So the hosts, commentators mainly, will have a nice 30-minute break. Go grab us some quick dinner. We'll leave the trailer on for you on repeat, and we'll go from there.
That'll be a good chance to time to eat something.
Yeah, I am starving.
Me too.
Yeah, we got some
Insisting on water.
neat clan tags. I actually have not memorized the clan tags. I don't know the full meanings yet, but I know melon, obviously, and lemon. It's pretty straightforward.
Melon, lemon.
Pusheen, please. Wait, is there not a Pusheen? There better be a Pusheen squad.
There he is.
All right. Here we go.
COD is available, by the way, for those in squads.
Good luck, Treazel. Treazel.
Looks like we got everyone here. Yeah.
Even in GGP. Even in GGP.
Alright, so here we go for Mirror Night League.
Alright, folks. And like I said, we have a tri-cast. So myself, Dandy, and Yoshi will all be casting. Kleiman will be playing along. You can always jump in too. Kihoru, welcome in. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck, climbing. Do your best.
I'll try.
Alrighty, folks.
Alright, here we go.
Mirror Night for squads. Here we go. I am in the bottom left. Dandy is in the top left.
Alright, here
Kleiman
we
is
go.
in the top right. Yoshi is in the bottom
Let's see
right.
if they all participate or whether
One direct.
there'll be crash
Here we go.
outs. Good luck, everybody. We'll see how we go.
Good luck.
Okay, so we definitely know Sib,
Okay, I need to take.
Dandy, like all 3 of them crash
Take a
out.
break if you need to.
So all 3 crash out.
All right, where are we here? I got a lucky bumper.
Oh, we
Lucky
all got
bumper.
lucky bumpers.
Oh.
Let's go. Lucky bumper squad.
The best squad.
All right.
The worst squad.
We got Manager Karen. We got
Oops.
Evie.
Somebody
got
else went out, so
Nanya,
we
we
won't
got
be
Bikini.
experiencing any lap
Early
1
Skyways
rank
here.
outs.
This is Salmon, I believe. Carp.
I have no Team Skyways here. Just getting classic
Yep.
Skyways.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ree. Blue. Pink pools.
Yep. Taco.
Misa. Tree.
Alright, Morky
Gears?
dropping down from an awkward spot there. They're probably hoping for another one. NF Nightmare.
Nightmare Fuel, I believe, is their tag.
Nightmare Fuel. That's pretty good. Dillman.
Dillman. Delemon.
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 All right.
Closely followed by
three
Fox.
here.
Ooh, 2 representatives from this team up here.
CPUs are lost.
Yeah.
Valdemar, Goose, Gavin Goose dropping in. Heading into lap 4 now. Bumpus approaching first place.
Supa.
Okay, last lap. Who's gonna have the lap 4 Skyway is what I want to know. Kinix is pushing up there.
We got 2
Don't know if
members
they
from
have a Skyline up.
Team Melon here. Zahayan. Oh, Melon eats a red for it.
Climbing's up here. Dragon Ree's up here. Ray Ree's up here.
Okay,
Where are
final
these Skyways?
corner.
Where are these Skyways?
Lemon's
Reds are going to be
doing good.
dangerous. Climbing's in the thick of it. They're boosting.
Taco drops down and steals it
Gavin
away.
Goose Island out.
Island's out early. Oh, no.
Herb as well. Vegito bro. Saito. Damn. We lost some people on that one.
So we're having
I
a
saw Climbing there boosting right to the finish, and they were dangerously close to being destroyed right on the line. But looks like they finished in 7th place. Congrats to Taco for getting first so far.
Very nice, very nice.
Representing their MLG, their pro gamer Taco up at the front there.
So
Island is saying he
I
had
didn't see
3
who
KOs
went out.
and still ended up dying.
No, Island.
Oh, I always hate that in a GP where you get like a few KOs and then die anyway because you feel like you squandered your chance to have a really good GP. But it is what it is. Island always goes for those KO runs on the Mute City, and I guess this time got a little unlucky at the end there.
A little unlucky can happen.
Yep. All right, big blue mirror coming up here.
Pogbones.
Bonbons.
Yep. Lots of Skyways, lots of Sparks.
Alright,
I
I
don't
would
know if you
follow
have to go for
Climbing,
the
but you guys
Sparks.
are going to get the full Climbing cam here.
Yeah,
Alright,
can
here we
see
go for
Climbing's
race number
perspective.
2.
Sometimes I like to watch them anyway, but we'll see what happens.
Alright, EV looking like they're coming up here. Karn as well.
Still a few CPUs left. They'll be ranking out lap 1 probably though.
Yep. I was gonna say, it looks like we're getting lap 2 rank outs. I had to take a look.
Yes.
Lap 2, I believe, yes, for sure.
Kihoru with an early Skyway, along with Mitz.
Mitz?
Junior.
The Mitz Elplick.
The Mitz Elplick challenging
Yeah.
Kihoru.
Yeah, we also found out that Lance Stroll's
Trying
not
to
going
carry it
to
home
be
for their
competing
teammate
tomorrow,
Cheleguan.
as
Currently they're in
he's
first
got wrist
place, but
problems
the
as a
Skyways are
legacy
coming
of his
down.
incident in
They are dropping
2013.
off Goomba Stomping.
Salmon, Arcade.
Hopefully,
For a second one.
it's
He
not going to be a
doesn't
speedy
put spark
recovery
pads,
for
though. None
Lance,
of these
depending
dudes
on the
do.
severity
Yeah,
of
Mitz
his
is just running.
wrists.
He wants to be gone.
It's unfortunate, but it's
If he can get a lap
he has
for-
been driving.
D-pad.
He has been driving well this year.
D-pad.
It's just
We
unfortunate
all
that he's
saw
got
that.
the pain in his
moment.
wrists.
Oh, I'm so glad you caught that. You caught that, Mitz.
That's a D-pad. Jay's looks like he bonks a little bit off the last little corner there, going into the pits.
Oh,
Mitz is still chilling in second though, not bad.
oh dear, yeah. There's
Justin
the
drops
wrist.
down.
Loses out that position to Ooh, Justin goes for spark pads, and Mitz continues to not want to do so.
Yeah, but here comes some more Skyways. Mitz is gonna get some sparks here.
I wonder if he has enough to try going for another one at this point, or if it's too late.
I think we'll find out very soon because a lot of people just dropped out in front of him again. He's still in like the mid-teens, but it is
All right, so-
compact here.
Dilemon and Kinix now, 2nd and 3rd place.
Full color has a nice
They're all still alive.
lead here.
Pusheen Kinix following.
Blue has a nice Skyway here out of the pits. Drops into about 4th.
Has him close in 3rd.
Oh,
Oh, eats the red.
So
There's a
anyway,
snack up ahead, it looks like. Oh, no, it's just a gray. Looks like a snack. Misa.
Almost
Misa's
forced
dropped
to go
down in
so
first
wide
place.
for that.
Wow.
Wow, KO's bound here.
Misa, full
Oh, so
color.
many people dead.
Arcady. Justin, Kinix,
Aw, Nicky
MKP,
Nicko, Sticky
yeah.
Jacko.
Jasper,
Breaks out of the line.
Teddy,
Dead.
Epic Crafter.
so many of them went out again.
Yeah, Mitz, well played to the top 5 there. Did you have a D-pad moment? Did you have a D-pad moment that you had to save yourself from, or
I
was that
think-
just netcode?
I think he had several D-pad moments. Dragonry up
I didn't-
top. Rayry in second. Blue in third.
I didn't see what happened to Mitch there. Did he just jump off the track?
Switch to stick mid-race.
No! I'll do it.
That's valid. That's valid.
All right, Mirror Sand Ocean. This track is a lot of pushing going on here.
Bumping and grinding and...
A lot of pushing, but is there a lot of pusheen?
Oh, there's
Will
plenty
there
of
be
machine.
This
at the end of
remains to be
this? Yeah.
seen. This remains to be seen. Full color looking in a really good position right now. SFD full color.
Yep, Perkini as well here. Purakini, I believe.
Is it Pure? Is that how they say that?
Purakini. It's just very...
Purakini, okay.
I think I'm just pronouncing it poorly.
Climbing GT, climbing Gran Turismo.
Got gears in here. Full color is just trying to run, man.
Yeah, and I think I don't know. Actually, if the Skyways are enough, you could probably collect a front-running Skyway with whatever sparks drop over you
Misses in a bit
and
of a shit. Misses in a
the
bit of
collection you get from
problems,
the
yeah.
spark pads.
Yeah.
There they are.
Skywalker, yeah, they'll probably get a Skyway lap 3, I want to say.
More people, 5 people have gone out, but none of the
We'll have to see.
viewers who are currently watching
Tez
right
making a
now.
very aggressive boost here. Oh, and then pinballs off the gray.
Mitch has
Loses
a nice
that
Skyway.
loses that ground there and the energy.
Gets some spark
Unfortunate.
pads. Back bumps. Bump is still leading now. Nightmare second. Bogami third. Skywalker fourth. Adam fifth.
Bumpus not being behind anybody is really, really nice for these turns. To have them clear as Ray, you gain so much free shot. Bonks! No! Bonks and then misses the zip. That's tragic. All right, the
Ooh,
race is
A1.
completely over, but yeah.
So, Taco's gone.
Or Nick Jr. dropping down from the Skyway.
Yep.
And Adam, Diddy.
Kazi and K.
It's at the back of the pack, but they have a Skyway to save him.
Oh,
Artist just hits that red there.
Yeah, spun into the red there.
Here come the Blues, and Kazi with a very skillful
Yep.
dodge there.
Ray
Overtaken
drops.
by
Oh,
Nightmare, who eats a red. They eat a red. Oh,
Ray gets
Keepers drops down
stunlocked.
into first place. Okay. Last lap. Nightmare still in first place.
So another 5 gone.
Cog Gears spearheading his team.
The junior's gone.
Nice Skyway here in
Ooh,
first place.
Arcady flashing in 7th place.
This is Umog
Immediately
again,
pops.
dropping down in the first. There's some blues. Oh, nice
And
threading.
Arcady gets to skip past the Blues. That's such an asset. Free KO.
Arcady?
Oh, no. No free
Yeah.
snack.
Can't get to unless this one pops. Nope. Arcady with a win.
Not quite.
Umog second. Nightmare third.
Yeah, that
Fourth
Skyway
time,
there was
eighth
really
and
well
set,
timed because he got to
23rd
skip
for
past
Super Guy.
all of those blue bumpers, which are supremely problematic on those turns on Sand Ocean.
Climbing once again gets a 4th place position. Colton 5th.
So nearly 10 hours of streaming. You
I'm
are
so
going to
glad I'm
feel it
recording.
at this point.
I'm so glad people are recording. I plan to do VOD review tomorrow of my review and anybody else who wants to join in. Like, I want to see all this crazy stuff because I've been hearing some stories about things that happened.
I'm sleeping tomorrow. Sorry. That day is reserved
That
for
is also
sleep.
valid. That is
Reserved
also valid.
for
Break.
sleep.
That is also valid.
I have a date with my bed.
Edge.
Bed.
Sounds like a good time.
Mir?
Don't forget the post-infinity therapy, though.
Oh yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. All right, Mir Deathwind 1. It is the track 4 here.
All right, how many Skyways are we going to get in this
Yeah.
one? Probably at least 3, right?
Three minimum.
I would say
Yeah.
so. 3 or a very, very uncomfortable 19th place finish. 2.
Fourth. Oh, I was
Yeah.
gonna say uncomfortable last second lap 5 Skyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you're gonna get the ugly one at the end.
Supa is deciding to just push early, but Misa's gonna fall right
Yeah,
in front.
here comes Misa, Mr. Plot Armor himself.
Manager Karen needs that Skyway to not rank out here.
Waldemar.
They're in 40th place currently.
Here comes
They haven't
Dragon
got started
Reed.
flashing yet. Might be in danger. 37, 38. They're ranked
Orgy
out.
challenging all these geese right up in front. Melon Cult.
35
dropping
players
into
left.
first place.
30 are going to survive this lap. Arcady currently at the back of the pack and not flashing. There they go. They're going to get a Skyway to save them. Oh,
In they go.
Ace Deuce currently leading the pack.
Yep.
Yep.
Kazi.
Here come the Blues.
Blues.
Here come the Blues.
Claire.
Nice inside cut.
Yeah,
Very
nice.
mature.
Nord overtakes. Ace still hanging in there. Liddell
Breaks out.
looks like. Cult.
Ooh, Cult's dropping some extra boosts here. That's 3 boosts in a row.
think someone tagged a red back there. I think it was Waldemar. All right, full color here. Pushing
Currently in the lead. They started this race off in 40th place.
Hamburger.
Here are the Blues.
And
They are
mean.
vengeful.
Hamburger gets destroyed by them.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
brutal. Full color just squeaks by. I'm not sure if he's hurting or what, but we'll see.
All right, here up at the front of the pack, Venator now drops into first place off that Skyway.
Fenord.
Fenord, pushing Fenord, challenging.
Umog, Kaltz, Arcady, Misa.
Ooh, Diddy
Liddell.
overtakes now.
Any lap
Goes
fours?
wide for the Reds. Goes wide for the Reds. Gives the Reds the respect they deserve.
Venator,
Venator's going to
Diddy.
take the win. Diddy second. Oh,
No.
not quite.
Push.
Fenord overtakes.
Fenord overtakes. We lose Mitz, Claire, Karen, Mickwest, Elliot, Lurch, Carp, Guigui, Rayri, Skywalker, Aoi, Tuzum, Jays, Adam, Kleiman, Artist.
I missed how quite a bit Kleiman went out early.
Supa, Full Color, and Kazi.
Done. Well done. Rip to Kleiman,
Watching,
rip to the potato.
Yeah.
What happened to you there?
Red bumper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a painful one.
The track is that tight, that's all that needs to happen. For
That's
you
all
to
that
have
happens.
your race be over.
Either reds, grays, blues. You lose top speed and it's rough. Venator leading the pre here for Dino Squad.
Mirror silence. No rank outs here. You really want to survive in order to support your squad, but I mean, there might be some crash
Yeah,
outs because
you
we'll
just-
have to see.
You just want big points here.
All right,
Yeah,
Zahayan.
don't do anything crazy. Got Liddell going a little bit crazy, trying to go for the front run.
Hey? Make
Colt
it-
is really, really bagging here. I don't know how intentional that is, but they're very far behind right now.
They might have gotten screwed up in the jump pad. I didn't see it, but
Okay, they did burn a boost, and now they're up here the rest of the back. Okay.
caught
That
up.
gold bumper is getting harassed by everybody.
Yep.
Trying to get their
As it
lap
should.
to Skyway.
Colt's gonna have a
Okay,
lap
Colt
2.
gets it.
Liddell's already at the jump cuts. This is gonna be one heck of an extension already.
Liddell's doing pretty good, way up there, you know.
Yeah, this is a good front run from Liddell.
Oh, yeah.
No red there. A little bonk, but not bad. Dragonry in second. Nightmare and Cult and Venator all getting big skyways here. But now you gotta keep your position.
Ooh, Nightmare causing problems. Nightmare with the boost. Okay, they both make it through the jumps okay.
This is a troublesome
Dragon
set
Reed
of
falling
bumpers.
back, though, as Nightmare burns
Sounds
it.
troublesome.
Liddell is just killing this front run right now. Oh,
Yeah,
but
they've been going
Umog.
for the
Morgie is
Sit
on
strat,
top
too.
of it.
Umog, he's gonna be here
Here
to
comes
challenge.
Pushi Umog.
Yep. Along with Mogami, Blue, and Nightmare. Here comes the geese. You better be ready.
Nice.
Nice.
Some ground.
Nice cut and nice avoidance there from Umog. That was a very, very awkward line to go around
Right.
the bumpers, but
Here's
it
the
worked.
Reds.
Final corner. These reds are always so scary.
Morgie.
Umog's ready.
Oh my gosh, Morgie!
Makes it.
Beautiful front run. What is that
Well
time?
done.
1:36. Umog second, Misa third,
Oh,
Nightmare
oh my
fourth, Venator.
A feast of red bumpers, and they don't
Zahayan.
bite.
Nobody
Dilemma,
left in that one.
Gears, Dragonry, Fenord, Waldemar, Tree, Arcady, Diddy. Actually, don't know which FCD member this is. This might be. Oh, I have to look at squads. Oh, I apologize. The tags did kind of throw me off a little bit. Misa with the win though. Pulls up over Venator by
Misa.
2 points. Nightmare in third, Dragonry, Blue, Arcady, Umog. All right, let's
Close GP.
take these screenshots.
See, it doesn't look
Yeah,
like
I'm
everybody's
actually-
sporting their
Yeah,
team's
I don't know.
acronym.
I'm actually going to call it that because I am too tired to continue right now. I've been streaming for about 10 hours, so I've only done this for the last hour and a bit. But thanks everybody for tuning in. I will do a full version a bit later in the week, so I'll have a look at all the FCD stuff. I'm not doing it tomorrow because I've got a birthday meal and potential remainder of a Mario Kart marathon to do. If you have enjoyed today, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube. And if you're watching on Twitch, please don't forget to follow, so you get notified whenever I go live. You can also sub as well for emotes, and you can also follow me for emotes. Stream schedule will be Monday as per usual. But until then, it's been a bit of a fun one, a bit of a tiring one, the longest I've ever streamed. And We'll see you next week. Good night.